90. Okay. Plus, all right. Now the question is my screen there now? Is it, y'all see two Sharpies there? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes,
You
sir.
read can you read the stuff on it? Sharpie on it?
Yes.
Open there before the machine kicks it out. All right. If it goes black, just tell me. Okay. All right. Let's do it. And I told you I'm gonna do this. A refresher. So we're gonna do that. All right. Number one. It says the absolute value of negative 39. Okay. We did that in the Algebra 1 class. All that means is make it a positive. Think of it like that way. Absolute value of 39 is just gonna be 39, and then we're done. 39. Okay, 1.1. As value of 3 is just gonna be 3. That's it. Just change it to 3. All it means is how far is it from 0 to 1, 2, 3. The distance from there, that's all it means. Okay. All right, another one like this, 1.7. As the value of 0 is 0. 0 is 0 from 0. Okay, one more. Absolute value of negative 7.5. All you're going to do is write 7.5 like that. Okay, so absolute value, it means you just switch it to a plus answer. That's all. Is that okay? Absolute values, you did those somewhere. I know. Okay, I'm going to go next page. Page number 3. I'm going to start adding and subtracting stuff. Okay. All right, question number 2 is going to say a negative 12 and a positive 8. Okay. All right, the way you do this is I have to subtract them, but since the negative is bigger, think like this. I'm going to give you $8, take away 12. The answer is going to be a negative something. The answer is going to be negative what? 4. Y'all see why I got negative 4 right there? Okay, another one like this one, 2.1. If I say negative 8 and a positive 10, so now it's going to be a positive 2 because the number 10 is bigger than the negative 8. Okay, another one. How about this one? 2.119 or something. A negative 8 and a negative 3, since the signs are the same, you just add them up, put them together, it's going to be 11, but it's going to be negative 11. Okay. Another one like this. If I say a negative 3 and a negative 3, you might say a negative and a negative, put them together, you subtract them from each other, so it's going to be negative 6. Is that okay? Everybody okay with those so far? Tell me yes or no. Yes? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So if I do stuff that you don't know how to do, tell me again so I can redo it, okay? All right. So now I'm going to go question number 3. 3 is just going to see a negative 1 and a positive 1. Okay, so negative 1, positive 1 is going to be a 0 because they cancel each other out. Another one like this. So if I have negative 8 and positive 8, same thing. Negative 8, 8 take away 8, it's 0. Okay, does that make sense for those right there? They're the same signs, different signs. Sign, same number, goes away. All right, is that okay for number 3? Like questions like number 3. Yes? Okay, go next one then. All right, 4. All right, this one says 13 minus 7. Again, this time the positive is bigger, the negative is smaller. So they subtract those two numbers, it's going to give you what? Just 6. Okay, another one like this one. If I say 10 minus 7, again, the positive is bigger than that, so it's going to be just a regular 3. Now, if I do the other way, if I go 2 minus 7, okay. So 2 minus 7, that one's, so if I give you $2 and I say, give me $7 back, you're minus $5. Does that make sense? I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes, you have those skills, okay? All right, I'm gonna go question number 5. What kind of stuff? I'm gonna say 3 minus 4. Positive 3 minus 4 is gonna give you a negative 1. Okay, another one like this one. Okay, I'm gonna say 4 minus 9. Same thing. I'll give you $4, give you $9 back, you're at negative 5. Okay, one more like this one. I'm gonna give you 10 minus 20. Okay, so 10 minus, give you 10, give you $20 back, you're minus 10. Okay, is everybody okay with that one right there? Yes or no? Yes? Okay, I'll go to the next one then. Okay, if there's one that you don't know, just say it, okay? All right, next one. You have negatives and negatives. Okay, so now I'm gonna have a negative 6 and a negative 7. So a negative together is still gonna be negative something. If you know what, give me $6. Oh, you know what, give me $7 more. So you're minus 13. Okay, another one like this one. Let's say I get negative 3 and negative 3. Same thing. Give me 3, minus 6 is gone. Okay, another one like this one. Let's say negative 4 and negative 4. Signs are the same, add them up, it's gonna be negative 8. Okay, y'all see why these answers are right there? Yes? I'm gonna say yes. All right, go to number 7. Okay, question number 7, and a review that I'm doing for y'all. Positive 4 times a negative, okay? So positive times a negative is gonna be a negative answer. This is gonna be negative 12, okay? Another one like this. But if you have a positive 2 times a negative 10, again, it's gonna be a positive times a negative, it's gonna be a what? Negative 20, okay? And like I say, use a machine, machines will help you with this. And then one more, what if I have this? Negative 2 times a positive 4. So I have this one's positive, negative, positive to negative, this one's negative times positive, it's still be a negative. Those okay right there? We're gonna go to the next one. That's number 7. Okay, number 8. All right, number 8. You're gonna have a positive 4 times positive 15. So positive times positive is gonna be plus something. And this is just gonna be what? Positive 16. Okay, another one like this. 2 times 7. Positive times positive. Still gonna be positive answer. Like that. Okay, one more like this one. 4 and a 4. Positive times positive is still gonna be a plus answer. So these are okay. Plus times plus is still gonna be a plus. It's okay so far, right? Okay. Number 9, simple number 9. Now I'm going to do 2 negative signs. A negative 9 times a negative 6. Negative to negative is a positive 72. Okay, another one like this one. A negative 2 times a negative 1. Again, a negative times a negative is a positive number. Another one like this. Okay, a negative times a negative is a positive 20. Is everybody okay with those right there? All right, yes? I'm gonna say yes.
Yes.
You have
Yes.
skills. Don't worry, it'll get faster in a little bit. Right now, if it's easy, just write it down anyway. Say, oh yeah, I know how to do this. All right, number 10. I'm gonna distribute stuff now. I'm gonna say, simplify this. And let's say 2 times 5x plus 3. The way you do this, you multiply the first one times the first one. So 2 times 5x is 10x. 2 times 3 is a positive 6, and that's the end of it. Okay, first times the first times the second. Okay, now if I put another number here, let's say I have 4 times 3x minus 7. Okay, same thing. First times first is 12x. First and second minus 28. And then that's the end of it right there. Another one, a negative 2 times 3x minus 5. Okay, so the first times the first, negative times a positive is a negative. And a negative times a negative is a positive. And this would be 10 right there. Is everybody okay with distributing like this? Distributed property right there? First times the first times the second. Is that right? Tell me yes or no.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, let's go next one then. Number 11. Okay. Absolute value, like I tell you, the absolute value of negative 3 is just going to be 3, and I use parentheses, and then it's just 3 the answer. And it doesn't matter what's in here. The absolute value of negative 7/8. What are you gonna say? It's gonna be positive 7/8, or just 7/8, or done like this. Or the absolute value of negative 3.7. You're just gonna say it's gonna be 3.7 with a plus answer, like that. Okay. So we do one more fraction like this. Let's see. How about absolute value of negative 7/3? Well, same thing. Convert it from 7/3. Make it 7/3, and let's just stay 7/3. We're done. Okay. Absolute value just converts it to a plus answer. Like that. All right. That's okay for number 11, right? Yes. Okay. Go next one. Number 12. Number 12, it says a positive times a negative. We did kind of those. Now it's going to be mixed. Positive and negative is going to be a negative something. The answer is negative 54. Okay, if I have a positive 2 times a negative 10, same thing. Okay. Positive to negative is a negative 20. And another one, a negative 2 times 0. 0 times any number is going to be a 0. Is everybody okay with that last part right there? All right.
Yes.
One more. Negative 1 times negative 1 is a positive 1. Okay. This one's a positive, negative, negative to 0, and then negative to negative. There it is. Okay. I'm going to say those are good. I'm going to go next question. Okay. I'm going to say yes, you have skills. 13. Ready? It's going to say you have the negative absolute value of negative 4 times 8. Okay. So let me tell you this thing here. I don't remember this. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, or parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide, add, subtract. That's what it means. Okay? All right. So now this is the way we do this right here. Let's do this absolute value here. Let's do this part first, right here, inside there. So the negative, leave it there. We'll just do this part first. 4 times negative 4 times 8 is a negative 32. So now the absolute value of negative 32 is a 32, like this. Convert it from this one to this one. Now the minus sign stays, it stays, it stays. So the answer is minus 32 is at the end, like that. Does that make sense for that one? Well, I'll do another one like this one. Don't worry. Get another one like this. Negative absolute value of negative 2 times 10. Okay, and I'm going to use that PEMDAS, please, PEMDAS. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, your parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide, add, subtract. That's all it means. So we do the first part, this part right here. That. That's a negative times positive. It's going to be a negative. And as the value of negative 20 is 20. So this is going to be 20. And the negative of that is negative 20. So this one just stays negative because of the outside negative sign. All right, that's number 13. Is that correct? Number 13? Yes? Okay, I'm going to go to the next one then. I'm going to go to number 14. All right, number 14. It says, all right, what if you have 9 divided by 0? Okay, and let me show you the way you did it in 3rd grade or something. Okay, you say 0 divided into 9. 0 divided into 9. 0 times what number is a 9? Well, 0 times 0? No, that's not it. Times 9? No. So in other words, nothing. So this is what you're going to write. Okay, when you have 0 on the bottom, you're just going to say undefined. That's the word you're going to use. Okay, so if I have negative 11 over 0, what are you going to say? Undefined. Okay, if you have 100 over 0, you're going to say what? Undefined. Y'all see that? Okay, if 0 is under, this undefined. You can't do it. It's not possible. Okay, we do a couple more like this. You have negative 111 over 0. What are you going to write? Undefined. Okay, right there. One more. If you have 4 over 0, what are you going to write? Undefined. That it can't be work. It doesn't work. Okay, 0's on the bottom. If it's under, you're going to write undefined. Okay, now let me do the next one, which is kind of like this one, but it's flipped. Ready? Just number 10, I guess. All right. So now 15 it says, what if it's 0 on top divided by, let's say 4, okay? You have $0 by your divided into your 4 best friends in San Antonio. All right, so 0 by 4 is going to be a 0. And I'll show you the way you did it a long time ago. So 4 divided 0, 4 times 0 is 0, and 0 take away 0 is 0, so the answer is 0. So 0 divided by 4, if 0 is on top, it's good. You just write 0, okay? 0 over your 10 best friends, you're still going to write what? 0. Or 0 over your 200 best friends from Facebook or something, you're still going to write what? 0. Okay, so 0's on top, and that's fine. 0 over negative 11, you're still going to write 0 for the answer. 0 over negative 300, it doesn't matter. You're still going to write what? 0 for the answer. So 0's on top, it's just 0. If it's the other way, negative 300 over 0, this right here, is 0's under, you're going to write undefined. Okay, is everybody okay with those right there? And the last one right there. Yes? Hopefully, yes. All right, let's go next one. All right, number 11, page 11. All right, this time I'm gonna do, let me see. No, this is number 16. I'm gonna go 5 over 3 divided by 25 over 9. Okay, so now when you have problems like this somewhere, the way you do this is, because you have division, you have to get the reciprocal of this. You must flip it upside down. That's all that means. So 5 over 3 times 9 over 25. So everybody okay with step number 1? Which is the reciprocal means flip this around. And then I would do this thing here. Let me call prime numbers. Like 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and so on. 17. It keeps going. You're going to break the numbers you can. 5, it's already a prime number. 3, it's already a prime number. 9, let's fix the 9. Then we did this in the elementary or junior high guy. You go 3 divides this number 3 times. 3 divides that 1 time. So I know that 9 is always going to be 3 times 3. And then 25, you say, okay, you know what? 5 divides that 5. 5 divides that 1. So 25 is 5 times 5. Okay, so I know that 5, 5, 3, 3 are those numbers right there. So back to this problem. So 5 over 3 times 3 times 3, 5 times 5, because 3 times 3 is 9, 5 times 5 is 25. So 5 over 3 times 3 times 3, and I'm going to start canceling stuff in a second. All right, so this 3 can cancel that 3. Is that okay right there? And this other one over here can cancel this one over here. So it looks like I have leftovers are 3, and the bottom I just have 5. So that's my answer right there. So write it, flip it, get the reciprocal, get the prime numbers of it, and then you cancel at the end. All right, is that all right for number 16? Yes, 16 is good. I'm gonna say yes. All right, we'll go number 17 then. Number 17. All right, 17, you're gonna add 2 fractions. Let's say, how about 5 over 8 added to 1 over 12. All right, first thing. Oh man, they're not the same. They have to be the same to add the fractions. All right, so we're gonna have to fix this thing. So let's do this prime numbers again. Prime numbers 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, so on. All right, so I'm gonna start with 8. 2 divides 8, 4. 2 divides that 2. 2 divides that 1. So it looks like 8 is 2, 2, 2. Okay, so then 12. 2 divides 12, 6. 2 divides that 3. 3 divides that 1. So it looks like 12 is 2, 2, 3. 2 times 2 times 3. There they are. Okay, let me write them over here again a little bit better. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. And 12 is 2 times 2 times 3. There they are right there. So now I'm gonna just find something new called LCD. And what that means is called lowest common denominator for these fractions. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find the most in a row. Think like that. MOST, the most. Well, I see two right there, but I also see 3 of them right here. See those 3 right there? So I need to put the most. The most I saw was 3, 3, 3. The 2 and the 2 and the 2 3 times. Then I see a 3 once, but that's it. No more. Okay, so that's the most. All right, so now LCD is this number right here. And what is this number going to be? 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 3 is 24. So the LCD has to be what? 24. If they're both 24s, you can put them together. Now, there's bigger. This is the lowest one, but there's also bigger ones, right? But I just want to use 24. So the way you did this is go like this. All right. What number gives you 24? The answer is 3 times that will fix it. This one. What numbers give you 24? 2 and 2 goes like this. So this is going to be, that times that's going to be 24 in the bottom, denominator, and 15 on top. And this is going to be 2 over 24. All right, so now they have the same numbers on the bottom, the denominator, right? Now we can put them together. Negative 15 plus 2 over 24. Now I can add the ones on top together. So a negative and a positive, it's gonna be a negative something. So I don't know, somebody tell me what's on top. Just guess. Negative what? $13, yes or no? So I have negative 13 on top.
Yes.
Bottom is 24, and then nothing I can divide or breaks them up. Nothing divides the top and the bottom. That's it. We're done with it. Don't mess with it. Leave it alone. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go next one. Number 18. All right. Actually, this is number 13. 13. All right. So now this one, it says, we're probably, is that 17, 18? Okay. So this one's like this. Negative 5 to the power of 2. Okay, when you see something like this, okay, it means negative 5 times negative 5. That's what it means. The whole thing times the whole thing. And a negative times a negative is going to be a positive number. So that's going to be 25. So here's my answer at the end, 25. Okay, I'm doing it like this. Negative 7 squared. That means a negative 7. So negative 7. And it's a negative positive 49. It's going to be 49. It's right there. Okay. So if it's parentheses around the whole thing, you got to do all of it. Okay. Now, number 19 is different. Let me do that right there. Suppose I have negative 3 squared. Okay. Kind of looks like this one, but there's no parentheses in this one. Okay. The difference is this negative sign stays. It never goes away. So it goes like that. So just the number 3, 3. Just the number 9. So that's going to be negative 9. Okay. Another one like this one. 19, I guess. Negative 10 squared. What did I tell you? Put this number here. Just the numbers are multiplied out. And the minus sign stays. So that's going to be 100. The minus sign, it stays. It doesn't go away. So they're different. This one has parentheses. Do all of it. All of it. This one doesn't have it. You just the numbers. Just the numbers. Y'all see the difference between those 18, 19? Hopefully, yes.
Yes, sir.
Let me do one more. Yes, go ahead. Yes, say yes, say yes. I got it.
Yes.
Okay, let me do one more 18, and then we'll go on to the next one. Okay. How about if I have negative 2 to the power of 3? Okay, that means what? Negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. Why? Because I have parentheses. This is gonna be 2. Negative is gonna be positive 4 times negative 2 And a positive to negative is a negative 8. Is that okay for that one right there? At the end, it did come out negative, but it's because I did it over and over. Okay. All right. Let me go next one. Page 14, number 20. All right. So now we're going to have to use this. Let me see. How about this? 5 plus 2 parentheses. All right. All right. There you go. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Parentheses, exponent, multiply, divide, add, subtract. So it means parentheses first, exponents, multiply, divide, add, subtract. So the first thing I should do is, should I do the parentheses stuff? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, ready? So 5 plus 2 times this will be 5. Everybody okay right there? So now the next step, you have adding and you have multiplying. What should I do first?
Multiply.
Why?
The parentheses exponent is multiply, divide. Hey, I got multiply right there. So this is going to be 5 plus, what is it? 10. Now add those two numbers together. What do you get?
15.
Okay. We're doing another one like this. Same thing. It's going to change the numbers, okay? So 5 plus 3 times 6 minus 7. All right. So I parentheses stuff. I can do that first. So 5 plus 3 times negative 1. So now I need to do multiplication first. So we're going to have positive times a negative. It looks like it's going to be a negative. Is everybody okay right there? And then put them together. What do you get?
2.
Okay, that's it. All right, let me do another one like this. 21. This one has more stuff on it. You know what? Let me do it on here. This is kind of long. 21. Negative 3, like this. And this would be 6 minus 4 minus 5, and then there it is. So again, I need to do the inside stuff first. So I guess I'm gonna have to do this one right here, right? Everything else, just copy it down. That's gonna be negative 1 in there. 4 minus 5, negative 1. And then I'm gonna do the inside part, this right here. Okay. So this is gonna be, so the question is, a negative of a negative is what? Positive 1, yes or no? Is that okay?
Yes.
Negative of a negative 1, positive 1. Put those two numbers together. Positive 6 and a positive 1 is a positive 7. Okay, we're almost there. And what is that number at the end? Times them. You tell me. Negative times positive.
Negative 21.
There you go. Yes, sir. You got it. Okay, 21 is good. I'm gonna say you're good with 21. Let's go to the next one. 22. 22 says 6 minus a minus 9 over 3. All right. So go ahead, mute your machines unless you're gonna answer something, then open it and tell me something. Okay. Just mute them so I don't have to hear all that whatever in the back. Ready? So you have negative of a negative. Do I do that first? Yes or no? Parentheses.
Yes.
And that's gonna be 6 plus 9. Everybody okay with 6 plus 9? Add them together. How much is that? On top.
15.
15. So yeah, 15 over 3. Can I divide those numbers? Yes, I can. What is the answer?
5.
5. Done. Okay, let's go to the next one. Number 23. Okay, it's gonna have more stuff this time. 3 and then 5 plus 3 parentheses 5 plus 5. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff going on. So I'm gonna do this one, the arrow first. The inside stuff first. Add those numbers together. So that's gonna be 5 plus 5 is 10. Now we have adding, we have multiplying. You know what we're gonna do? Multiply first. 5 plus 30. So what is this number here? Where my fingers are. 30 plus 5 is 5. There you go. And then right here, I will use the calculator. 5 times 30, 3 times 35. I would just use the machine, and then I'll just give you the answer. It's gonna be 105 from there. Okay, and then we're using that what? Pandas. Pandas again. Okay. I'm gonna say those are good. I'm gonna go next one. Okay. You get the skills. All right, now I'm gonna get a formula and put numbers in it. Okay. All right, let's go next one. There you go. 16. All right, this one is gonna say evaluate. Let's see, what number is it? 24. It says evaluate. Make up something here. X squared minus 5x plus 8. So they're gonna give you a formula, and they're gonna give you a number to say, all right, what if x is 7? Work it out. So where there's an x, you're gonna have to put in what number?
7.
7, exactly. Okay, ready? Everybody okay with step number 1? Put the 7 in there. Is it yes or no? Yes.
Yeah.
Now,
Yes.
7 times 7, I'm gonna do it the long way. All right, so this one, we're figuring. 7 times 7 is a
49.
49. And negative 5 times 7?
45.
35, that's right, plus 8. So I'm gonna do these numbers first. See those two numbers where my fingers are? 49 minus 35. Let me do that first. What's 49 minus 35?
14.
14. Yeah, you can do it faster because you have a machine, but I'm just doing it the long way. I'm just pretending you don't have one, okay? And now add those two numbers together, it's gonna be what number? $22, yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. So now that was, let me do one more like 24. Let me just change the numbers a little bit, okay? The same problem, I'm just gonna change this. So they say I have x squared 24.777. So it's different, okay? X squared minus 5x plus 8. This time x is negative 2. Okay? So you still do the same thing. You go negative 2 there. 5 times negative 2 plus 8. So negative 2 squared means negative 2 times negative 2. And negative 5 times negative 2 plus 8. So now, here we go. A negative times a negative is a positive
4.
4. Is that okay? And a negative to a negative is a positive what?
10.
10? Y'all see what happened right there? A negative to negative plus, a negative to negative plus. So this would be 14 plus 8. And it doesn't matter, it came out like the same thing, but you need to do this negative business first. Does that make sense? Okay, I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say you have that skill. Okay? Yes? Okay, let's go next one. Let's go number 7. Let's go number 25. 25. Let's go say simplify. And you're gonna have something like this. 4x plus 2x. Can I add those numbers together and just write one number? Yes. What do you think it is? Add them together. 4x and 2x is
6x.
6, and that's all. Don't change the powers or anything, okay? All right, let me do one that has more stuff. Let me do one that has extra stuff. So I have negative 6x minus 2x plus 7 minus 2. All right. So I'm gonna put this one and this one. The one check marks, I'm gonna put those together first. What do you think? A negative 6x and a negative 3x. What is that? What is that right there where my fingers are?
Negative 9x.
There you go, negative 9x. And the number with the double check marks, I have a positive 7 and a negative 3. It's gonna be what?
4.
4. Just 4 like this, yes or no? Is everybody okay with that? Yeah,
Yes.
7 minus 3, 4. Yeah, you're right. That's it. 26 is good. All right, 27. Let's do it over here. 27. 27 is going to be 2x minus 8x minus 6y plus 14y. Okay, so now I have x's and I have y's. So put the x's together with the x's. So what do you think that's going to be? Right here where my finger is.
Negative 6x.
Yep, that's right. And the y's with the y's only. What do you think? Negative 6y and a positive 14y is?
Positive 8y.
Right, that's right. And right there, and then you stop because these are x's, these are y's, don't mix them up. Leave it alone. Is that right for number 27? I'm gonna say yes. All right, let's go to 28. Yes. Okay. Yes, just say yes. Okay. All right. 11z plus 3 minus 12z minus 9. Okay, so I'm gonna put the z and the z's together. So 11z minus 12z. What is your guess?
Negative z.
Yeah, negative 1z, correct. And the 3 and the minus 9. What about those?
Negative 6.
Negative 6. Okay. So now we have, or you don't have to put, like you said, you can just put negative z. That's fine. Like this. If it's negative 1z, negative 1z, just put the z. That's fine. Okay, that's good for number 28. All right. Let's do the next page. All right, 18. Let's do number 29. 29. Let's see. This 4x minus 3 minus 1x plus 5 minus 7x. So I'm going to put this one, and that one together. Ready? So 4x minus 1x minus 7x.
Negative 4.
Negative 4x. Yeah, because if you do this two right here, 4 minus 1 is 3, right? That's right, 3x. And 3 minus 7 is negative 4. You're right. Okay. Now, how about the other one? The big check marks. This one and that one. What about the negative 3 and the plus 5? What about those two?
Positive 2.
Positive 2? Like this? Okay, that's right. All right, number 30. Let's go another one, a little bit harder. Okay. You have 8 times x minus 5 plus x. All right, so 8 times x is 8x. 8 times negative 5 is negative 40 plus x. I'm just going to put a 1 here. There it is. Is that all right? So now, put them together. Can I put the 8x and the 1x together? How much is that?
9x.
9x minus what? 40? It's done. Is that all right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, 31. Let's go ahead and get the hang of it a little bit. 5 times z plus 6 minus 6z. Okay, so 5 times z is 5z. I got that part. And 5 times 6 is 30. But now I'm going to have to put stuff together. So can I put this one and this one together? Those two? Where's that going to be?
Negative z.
Yeah, negative 1z plus 30 or negative z plus 30. And like I said, you don't need the, if it's 1 only, you don't need to put it in there. Is everybody okay with number 31?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, you're not lost on me yet, are you? Good. That's a good thing. All right, 32. So I'm going to put double parenthesis stuff. So 8 z plus 3 minus 4 times 3z plus 1. All right, ready? So 8 times that is 8z. 8 times 3 is 24. Minus 4 times 3 is going to be minus 12z. And then 1 is 4 times that, negative 4. Okay, I'm multiply distributed on both of them. So now I have 8z, 24, minus 12z, minus 4. So now the first check mark and the first check mark. What is those together? What is that going to be?
Negative z.
How many? 8.
Negative 4.
Yeah, there you go. Negative 4, letter Z. And the last number, the 24 and the minus 4, how much is that?
Positive 20.
Yeah, that's it, positive 20. Okay, got it. Let me go next one, okay? All right, 19. Let me see. It doesn't have 30, 33. Go ahead, mute your machines. I hear stuff coming back on me. Thanks. All right, so I'm gonna have this one here, but I put a 1 right there just to make it easier. Okay. So now the next question. So this right here is gonna be negative 9x. This right here is gonna be plus 18. This right here is gonna be negative 6x. Negative is gonna be negative, positive is gonna be negative 1. So make sure I got all my numbers on. Negative 9x, 18 minus 6x minus 1. Okay. So if I put this one and this one together, what is that? My fingers on
15.
15. And if I put 18 and a negative 1, how much is that?
Positive 17.
Yep, then that's it. Leave it like that. Okay. Is that okay for number 33?
Yes.
Okay, I'll go to the next one then. Next page, number 20. All right. This one, 34. They're gonna give you a formula like 7 over x plus 7. And then you say, try, I don't know, try the number and see if it works. Try the number. Is it in the domain? Is it in domain? And I just show you what that means in a second. Is it in the domain? All right. So the first number they give you is it. If x equals 0, can you put that number in that formula? Does it work? Let's try it. 7 over 0 plus 7. And next question I'm going to ask you, what's on the bottom then? What's 0 plus 7?
7.
Yep, that's right. And 7 divided by 7 is what?
1.
1. Okay, so did that work okay? Yeah, put 0. It was good. Yeah, that's right. Yes, it works good. Now try the other number. Try x equals minus 7. How about this one? Put a minus 7 in there. So you have 7, x plus 7. So now I'm going to have 7 and minus 7 plus 7. So I'm going to have 7 over, what's 7 minus 7?
0.
0. All right. I have 0 under, what are you going to call it? If 0 is underneath the equation, what do you call it?
Fine.
Undefined, yes. We did that earlier. There we go. So if you get 0 on the bottom like this, it's undefined. It doesn't work. The answer is no, that one doesn't work. All right, let's try the other number then. Let's try, what else? Try negative 1. What if x is negative 1? Does that work? Let's find out. Yes, 7, negative 1 plus 7. What's on the bottom? What's 7 minus 1?
6.
6. 7 over 6, that's okay. Yes, that's fine. It's not 0 on the bottom. Okay, another one. Let's try one more. X equals 4. Does that work? Let's find out. 7, 4 plus a 7. And that's going to be 7 over, what's 4 plus 7?
11.
11. 7 over 11, that's okay? Yes, that's okay. So the one that messed up was this one here. This one messed up because when we tried the 7, it gave us this thing here at the bottom. Does that make sense? So everything else, yes, 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 no. This one that doesn't work. Is that all right for number 34? Let's see which numbers are in the domain. Yes, that one's okay. Yes, that one's okay. No, that one's not in there because if you put it in there, we'll mess up the bottom. As long as it's not, if it's 0 on the bottom, you can't use it. All right, so now let me go to we'll go next one, okay? Let's see, you got that skill. Let's go number 35. 35. All right, 35, it says evaluate if x is 8 or something. There they go. All right, so you have 9 plus 5x. 9 plus 5x. That means wherever it's an x, you can replace it. So you have 5 times 8. So tell me, what's 5 times 8? Do I multiply first? Let me help you. So do I add or do I multiply?
Multiply.
Multiply. So 9 plus 40. Is everybody okay with that step right there? Then if you put those together, what do I get?
49.
29. There you go. You got it. Everybody okay with number 35? Let's say yes. All right, 36. Make it a little bit harder. Evaluate if x is, let me see, -5. That sounds good. Okay. X is -5. And the formula is going to be, let's say, -2x squared plus 3x minus 6. There it is. There's my formula. So wherever there's an x, I'm just going to put that number in there. You ready? So -2 times -5 squared plus 3 times -5 minus 6. Okay, we're doing everything today without a calculator stuff. So -5 to -5, I'm going to do that in a little bit. Okay, so -5 squared means 2 of those. Everybody okay so far? So now, I'm going to do parentheses first. So -5 to -5 is a positive 25. So everybody okay with that part right there? Tell me yes or no. Negative
Yes.
to negative is positive. Okay, now I'm going to multiply the first two numbers I see in front of me where my fingers are. That right there is, give me an answer. What's -2 times 25?
-50.
-50. And this would be a -15. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to put those two numbers together. A -50 and a -15 together is a negative what? 65. Okay. Right. So now think like this. I say, give me $65. Give me $6 more. You're negative what? What's the answer?
1.
-71. Is that right like that?
Yes.
Yes. -71. So this is just all the steps written out. But I will use, later on you can use calculators when nobody has one. Like 2 weeks from now, maybe 3 weeks from now. Nobody have machines. All right. I'm going to say yes, you can do that one. Okay. 35 is good. 36 is good. Let's go 37. 37. 37. All right, 37 says evaluate, same thing. Evaluate if x is -4. All right, so there's a -4, and this is the formula they're going to use. Absolute value of 5x minus 2. There it is. So I'm just going to substitute in there. 5 times -4 minus 2, like this. For the x's, put this number in here. Everybody okay with that part right there?
Yes.
And if you multiply, and I gotta use that pandas thing again, of course. So now, so positive to negative is, give me a number. What is the number with my fingers?
-20.
There you go. So -20 and -2. So what's -20 and -2?
-22.
-22. And the absolute value of -22 is what?
-22.
You just change it. Just change it.
Oh.
Right, so it's just 22. Is that all right? Let me ask another question. If I have the square root of the absolute value of -77, what do you think the answer is going to be? Just tell me the answer.
77.
Yes, it just becomes 77 with a parenthesis like that, or just 77. If I have absolute value of -3.99, the absolute value of that is going to become what?
3.99.
0.99. Okay, or 3.99. Just like that. Does that make sense? Absolute value just converts it to a plus answer. That's all. Think it like that one. All right. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Then we go to number 38 then. So I'm gonna say yes, you're okay with it. 38. Okay. Let's see. How about this one? Simplify this. You have negative 6z minus 4z plus 3. All right, I'm gonna put the z and the z together only. So what do you think that's gonna be?
Negative 10c.
Yes. Negative 10z plus 3. That's it, we're done. Because the z's in the number, don't put them together. Is that for 38? Okay, let's go 39 then. Put this one. How about 9z plus 4 minus 13z minus 7. All right. So I had the z's and the z's together first. What is that? Tell me, somebody tell me.
Negative 4c.
Yep, 4 letter z. And then we have 4 and negative 7. What do you think 4 and negative 7 is?
Negative 3.
Yes, that's the end of it. Right there. All right, I'm gonna say 39 is good. You got 39 skills so far. We can get like 50 of them today, hopefully. More than that. All right, another one. Number 40. Let's see, collect like terms. Let's see, you have 5x plus 2x squared. Okay, that one's different. Minus 8x plus 9x squared. Okay, so now let's do it this way. Put the squares and the squares together. What do you think that's going to be? 2x
11.
squared, 9x squared. How many?
11.
11.
Yes.
All right, so it's 11x squared. Yes or no? Yes.
Yes.
What about the other number? What about the 5 and the minus 8? What's that going to be?
Minus 3.
Yep, minus 3x. And then that's the end of it. Leave it like that. That's right. Is it all right? Are we okay so far? All right, let's go 41 up here. You have 5 times b minus 3 plus 2 times 5b minus 1. So this would be 5b minus 15 on these two plus 2 times 5 will be 10b minus 2, like that. So 5b minus 15 plus 10b minus 2. Okay, so I'm gonna put this together. This one and this one together. What do you think? Give me an answer.
15b.
Yep. And negative 15 and negative 2.
Negative 17.
17. That's it. Yeah, we're done. We're done 41. All right. Let me do something a little bit different. Well, this is like 40. Let me do this first. 42.7. The square root of 81. Just give me the answer. What number times what is square root of 81? What times what is 81?
9.
9. Okay, that's right. Another one. Square root of 144. What number is that? What times what is 144?
12.
12. Okay, another one like this one. The square root of 16. What times what is 16?
4.
4. Okay, these all come out easy number, easy number, easy number. Okay, they're easy to do. Now, they're gonna give you stuff that's not easy to do, of course. When you do quadratic formulas and stuff. So let's do number 42 here. All right, so let me do this one here. All right, they're gonna give you something like this. They're gonna say square root of 63. What? I don't know. There isn't one. Well, you can break it down some, and let me show you how you do this here. First, you write prime numbers. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, so on, like that. Okay. So 63, bring it over here. All right, let's see. What number divides 63? Does 3 divide it? Does 3 divide 63? How many times? Give me a number. 3 divided 63 exactly how many times? What do you think? 21? Yeah, that's right. So 21 times that, yeah, okay. And does 3 divide 21? How many times?
7.
7. And does 7 divide 7? How many times?
1.
1. Okay, so now here's the way it works. I know that 63 is 3 times 3 times 7. Is everybody okay with that? And 63 is 3 times 3 is 9 times 7. You'll see what I did right there? So now I'm going to substitute it up here. So 63, I'm going to write it this way. 9 times 7. The square root of 9 and the square root of 7. So 9 times 7 is 63. Square root of 9, square root of 7. What is the square root of 9 right here? This part. Just that part right there.
3.
3. So this is going to be 3 square root of 7 is the final answer for this. Like that. We do another one like this just because I know it's different. All right, another one like 42. Say I have square root of 50. Okay, again, I don't know what square root of 50 is. Can I break it? Yes. Let's do over here. 50. Does 2 divide 50? How many times?
25.
Yes. Does 5 divide 25? How many times?
5.
And does 5 divide 5 again? How many times?
1.
1. So it looks to me like 50 is 2 times 5 times 5. Is that okay? From right here. Or 50 is 2 times 25, right? Like this. 5 times 5, 25. Or 50 is 25 times 2. You see, I flipped it right here. 2 times 25, 25 times 2 is 50. So now back over here, this problem right here. This is going to be 25 times 2 because 25 times 2 is exactly 50. And this one I can fix and this one I cannot fix it. So what's the square root of 25 here with my fingers?
5.
5. Just give me 5 square root of 2. Like that. Does that make sense? Let me do one more like this one because you use a bunch of these in the quadratic formula stuff and things like that. All right, let me do another one like this one. Okay, ready? Can I go next page? Yes or no? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go next page. It's 25. Let's say 42 again. I'm going to say square root of 28. He said, well, I don't know square root of 28. There isn't a number, but we can break it up some. And we're going to put the prime numbers again. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and then they go on more and more and more, but we don't need those. That's fine. Start with 28. So 2 divides 28, give me a number. How many? $14, yes or no?
Yes.
And then does 2 divide 14, how many times?
7.
And does 7 divide 7, how many times?
1.
1. So I know that 28, that's just right here. 28 is 2 times 2 times 7. Or 28 is 4 times 7. Everybody okay with that? 4 times 7 is 28. So I bet you I can rewrite this one here. It's 4 times 7. Square root of 4, square root of 7. What's the square root of 4?
2.
Yeah, so it's 2 square root of 7 is the answer, like that. Does that make sense? Well, let me do one more, just because, okay? Do one more like this one. Square root of 75. Okay. So I'm gonna start 75 right here. The littlest number divides it. Is 2 divided? Nah. How about 3? Yeah, 3 divides it. How many times? How many times does 3 divide 75? 25. That's right. And does 5 divide 25? How many times?
5,
5. And does 5 how many times?
1,
1. So there's my answer right there, right? So I know that 75 is 3 times 5 times 5, or 75 is 3 times 25, or 75 is 25 times 3. Yeah, see right there where I get 25 times 3 is 75. So I'm going to rewrite this as 25 times 3 is 75. And square root of 25 and the square root of 3 goes like this. So now, can I take the square root of 25? This one here, what is it?
5,
Yeah. 5 square root of 3. That's the end of it right there. That makes sense? I'm going to say yes. This is good. I'm going to go next one, okay? 42 is okay. Let's go 43, okay? All right. 6, 43. All right. When you were in, I don't know, somewhere, 7th grade or somewhere, okay? You were getting ready for the STAR exam. You have stuff like this. You have triangles. They look like this, right triangles. This is A, B, and C. You have A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Remember this Pythagorean theorem? Remember that word? Pythagoras, whatever. Yes? Okay. Well, I'll just pretend that you do, okay? All right. So if this number is 3, and this number is 4, and this number, I don't know. All right, so I know A, B, C. So I know A squared plus B squared is C squared. Well, A, I know is 3, so 3 squared. And B, I know that's 4, so 4 squared. And this one is a mystery number. We don't know what that is. But I know this side and this side, the legs, and we don't know the hypotenuse thing. That's what it's called. So 3 times 3 is what? Give me this number here. What's 3 times 3 plus 4 times 4? So this is going to be what? 9 plus 16 is C squared. So what is 9 plus 16? This right here. So let me give me a number. Add them together.
25,
Yeah, that's right. 25 equals C squared. And then your teacher said to do this. Take the square root of this side, take the square root of this side, like that. And when you did that, you get C equals, what's the answer? What's square root of 25?
5,
Yeah, it's 5. So this is 3 feet, 4 feet. That one has to be 5 feet. Does that make sense for 43? I'm gonna do that one like this. I'll use bigger numbers. Okay, is that all right for 43? I'm gonna change it. All right, let me change it. All right, St. Paula 43. Let's just change the numbers here. What about this one? Let's see. So triangle like this, right triangle. Let's say A is 16. B is 63. And X or C, we don't know. All right, so I know that A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So I know A, what, 16? And B is 63. So 16 times 16 plus 63 times 63 equals C squared. And 16 times 16, I just tell you what the answer is. 256. And 63 times 63 is 39, 69. If I add those two numbers together, I just tell you the answer. 4225. And then the square root of this number, 4225, and the square root of this number. And using your calculator skills, you can take the square of that number is exactly 65. This one you probably have to use machine because the numbers are kind of big. Okay, that's fine. That's okay right there. All right, is that okay for number 43? Same thing.
Yes.
Okay. All right, go to the next one. Number page 28. All right. Let's draw here. So you have a circle like this. Okay, you have R is 10. You have a circle, you have radius is 10. So if I want to find and this would be question number 44. If I want to find the area of a circle, and just tell you what it is. Area equals pi r squared. So area is pi, what is r? 10 squared. Is everybody okay right there? A equals 10 squared. So area is pi and 10 times 10. So area is pi times 100, and I just flip it around. So it's gonna be 100 pi. That's it, leave it like that. This is the area right here. Okay. Area equals pi r squared. It's just a formula you did in the STAR test somewhere. Okay. Now, another one I'm asking, the circumference of this thing. All right, circumference of this, and I'll just tell you what that formula is gonna be. Circumference equals 2 pi r. Circumference is gonna be 2 pi, what is the r? 10. And if I multiply the numbers and the numbers, 2 times 10 is 20 pi. And then that's it. That's the circumference. Okay, so the area of a circle, all of it is this pi. And sometimes they'll give you pi 3.142 or whatever numbers they put it in. But for now, just leave it like this. Okay, just leave it just like that. So we okay with number 44?
Yes.
All right, let's go to number 45. Okay, so you're getting smarter, man, by the second. Huh? All right, 45. What is the area of a triangle? Okay. Area of a triangle. Oh, area of a triangle. Okay, so I'll just draw a triangle here. Let's say it looks like this. Boom. We say the base is 8, and from here, we say h is 3 or something. All right, so I know the height is 3, the base is 8. So area of triangle is this right here. 1/2 the base times the height. So area is 1/2. What's the base? 8. What's the height? 3. Okay, so I have 3 and I have 8. And if you multiply those numbers, you're gonna get 1/2. 8 times 3 is what? 24. So that's gonna give you 24 over 2. So that's gonna give me what? What's 24 divided by 2?
12.
12. Since this is the area. Okay, for 45. All right, number 46. It says, you know what? Let me do two 46s. Let's how about this way? 4x squared plus 3x plus 1 plus 2x squared minus 8x minus 10 or something. All right. There's a parenthesis, there's a plus right here, right? If there's a plus, then that means that this one, you just copy it like it is. And this one, you just copy it also like it is. Okay, like that. All right, minus 10. So now, the hard part, put these together. What is a 4x squared and 2x squared?
6.
6x squared. Okay. And what is a 3x and a negative 8x?
-5.
Yes, negative 5x. And what's a positive 1 and a negative 10?
-9.
Negative 9. Okay, then that's it. Leave them alone because that squares x. Don't put them together. Okay, let me do some more of these just because I want to make sure you don't mess them up. Okay. Let's just do a couple more of these. All right. 46.777. Okay. What do we have? All right. What about this one? What do we have? 4x squared plus 3x plus minus 1 minus 5x squared minus 11x minus 7 or something. All right. Now I'll put a minus right there, right? This minus, is it going to affect all the numbers after it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. There you go. All right. So it's going to be 4x squared plus 3x minus 1. So this would be a negative of positive is a negative 5x squared. And a negative of a negative is a positive 11x. And a negative of a negative is a positive 7. Everybody follow me why I switch all the signs in the second part? Now I'll put them together. Ready? What do you think 4x squared and minus 5x squared is going to be?
-1 square.
Yeah, negative 1x squared. And what is a 3x and an 11x going to be?
14x.
Yes, 14x. And what's a negative 1 and a positive 7?
6.
Just regular 6, like that. Okay, is that all right? Let me do the same problem, but I'm just going to change the symbol in the middle, okay? All right, so I'm going to go 2x squared minus 8x minus 1 plus, there's a plus right here, negative 5x squared plus 3x plus 9 or something. All right, this one has a minus, this one has a plus, right? So let me write the first part first anyway. So 2x squared minus 8x minus 1. Now, does this plus sign change anything after it?
Yes.
So a positive of a negative, is that still going to be negative?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And a positive of positive, is that still going to be positive?
Yes.
And the last one, a positive of positive, is that still going to be positive? So it just what's right here, you just copy it down. But if it's minus, you got to switch it. Okay. This one you have to switch it. This one you don't. All right. Now ready? The hard part. Can I put the x squares and the x squares together? How much do you think that is?
-3.
Yep. Negative 3x squared. And can I put the x's and the x's together? How much is that?
-5.
Negative 5. That's right, negative 5x. And then the last part, the negative 1 and a positive 9. What do you think?
+8.
Positive 8. Yeah, positive 8. Okay. So the difference was this one, it doesn't change it. This one, it changes them all. This minus sign affects all of it. Plus of everything, same thing. Is that okay so far? Yes or no? I'm gonna do one. Let me do a couple more, man. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna stop. What's this? 46. Okay, let me do this other ones. I just wanna. Okay, these are just extra ones that maybe you've seen before. I don't know. It's just let me see if you remember this. Okay, that's good for 46. All right. How about this? X plus 3 times x plus 2. I don't know what they call it in your school. Maybe FOIL, product binomials. I don't know. There's a bunch of words. Okay, so now let's do this one. The way you did this, and for the start test, you go x times x is what? This is x to the 1, x to the 1. So how much is that? X to the what power?
X squared.
Exactly. And X times 2 is how much?
2x,
2x. And 3 times x is how much?
3x,
And 3 times 2 is how much?
6,
6. Okay, so everybody okay with that? Let me do it again. X times x, x squared, x times 2, 2x. And then 3 times that, 3x, and then 3 times 2 is 6. Now, only put the middle ones together, okay? If you can add them together, add them up. So we have 2x and 3x. Can I add those together? How much is that?
5x,
5x plus 6. Okay, is that all right so far? Let me do another one like this. X plus 7 and x minus 2. Did somebody put a plus and a minus? Okay, ready? Same thing. First one times the first one. Doesn't mean first one's outside, inside, last is what I mean, but we just do it this way. X times x. Somebody give me the answer.
x squared,
X squared. Then x times negative 2. Somebody give me the answer.
2x,
Negative 2x, right? Now this one. 7 times x.
7x,
And 7 times negative 2.
14,
But negative 4.
negative 14,
Yeah, make sure you put the sign down. All right, now put it together. You tell me. X squared. What's that right there with my fingers on?
5x,
That's right, 5x minus 14. Okay, another one. Let's do another one like this one. X minus 3, x minus 4. Okay, same problem. I just changed the number. Ready? X times x. Somebody give me the answer.
x squared,
X squared. X times negative 4. Somebody give me the answer.
negative 4x,
Negative 4. Negative 4x. X times x, x squared. Negative 4x. Okay. What about negative 3 times x?
negative 3x,
And a negative times a negative is
negative 12,
positive 12. That's right. So this is gonna be x squared. And what is this one and this one together?
negative 7x,
Plus what? 12?
yes,
That's it. Okay. Let me do one more like this one. Okay. You got it. I think it's coming back to y'all. Hopefully, right? X plus 5 times x minus 5. Ready? X times x. Give me a number.
x squared,
Okay. X squared. And x times negative 5.
negative 5x,
And then 5 times x.
5x,
And then 5 times negative 5.
negative 25,
Okay, now this one. I have 5 and I have minus 5.
yes. Delayed,
I don't know. Think like this. I give you $5. Say, you know what? Give me $5 back. If I give you 5,
0,
0, it's gone, right? So do these cancel each other out?
yes,
So these are gone, right? Goes away. What's left over? A 25, yes or no?
yes,
X squared minus 25. So this one went away. This one didn't. They add them up. There they are. This one, they went away. Does that make sense? You know what? Let me do one more like this one. I'll just do one here, right? How about this one? X minus 3, x minus 3. Ready? X times x is x squared. X times minus 3 is minus 3x. Minus 3 times that is minus 3x. And negative times negative is a positive 9. Okay, now, carefully in this one, what do you think it is? What about those two? They don't cancel, do they? If I say, take
negative,
out $3, give it to me, get another $3 out and give it to me, that's minus something. What do you think that is in the middle? What do you think this is? Right with my fingers on.
negative 6,
Yes, somebody said negative 6x. Right. So this one, the signs are the same, they don't go away. This one's the signs are different. 5 and minus 5, they go away. Y'all see the difference between these two right here and those two right there? Let me highlight them a little bit. Between this one with a negative. This one with no negative signs. Now see the difference between this one and this one. Yes. Okay. So let me do this right here. So what I want you to do is let's go back to the first page here. All right. So I'm gonna stop there and turn that one. I want you to go youtube.com, Alvarez Math Help Videos, go playlist. Once you get there, go to one that says refresher, college algebra, say Kelly 148. And then look at the questions. Today we did 1 through, I don't know what's the last one we did. 46? Is that the last one we did? I think so. We did 1 through 46. So look at those examples. And they're just like this one. Maybe the numbers are different, but they're the same kind of problems, okay? Just look at those right now. Go to playlist, go to refresher classes. These are things that you're supposed to know already, but I just want to make sure that you do know them, okay? Because that's why I'm gonna do all these 148 things. Just that way everybody will be good, okay? All right. So sometimes this class is over. Also, this class has a lab, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna do a lab class. What I'm gonna do is just gonna make the class longer. We're gonna like right now, I think it's at 9:45 is the end of it, but I'm just gonna get the class ends. I'm gonna keep going and just that way I can give you more and more examples. Okay. I can do the same question like 4 or 5 times. Then you get, I think that'll be better for you guys. And then later I'll show you what stuff for the lab. Okay. Right now, let's just do this right here, this refresher stuff. So go to YouTube videos, Alvarez Math Help Videos, playlist, refresher, college algebra 148. That's what we're doing right now. And then subscribe to it. That way, when you click on it, you say yes. Then whatever, if I change things on it, you can just, it'll be on automatic in your machine. Okay. All right, man. We'll get out of here. I'll see you Wednesday. I'll see you Wednesday. Okay. Hopefully my
Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
You too, guys. I'll see y'all later. Hopefully everything
Professor.
was, you understood it. Okay. Hopefully. That's my plan. Bye. See y'all later.
Question.
Bye.
Yes, go ahead. Ask me.
I was trying to get in the person.
Yeah, wait on that. Let me get their stuff. Just don't do that right now.
Oh, okay.
For now, just do this right here. Just do the save Kelly 148. Just do the 1 through 46 questions. Just do those right now. Don't mess with the other stuff right now.
Okay.
And
Thank you.
later we'll get all that stuff set up. Okay.
Okay.
Bueno. All right. Just work on that. Look at that. Okay. See y'all later.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Hopefully you learn.
Bye. Thank you.
Hopefully you followed me. Okay. Hopefully I explained it okay. All right. See y'all later. All right, I'm gonna turn it off in 2 minutes. I'm turning it off, okay? 2 minutes. All right, I'm gonna turn it off right now.